Playing an awesome game. I'm going to give you all my take on new Absolver game. It is actually pretty fantastic. I'm going to give you pretty much in-depth view of everything this game has. I love this game. I have beat it. It's not a very long game. But let's go ahead and kind of look at everything. So Absolver, if you have heard about it, it's a 3D fighting game where you pick your own combat style. And from there, you go into the world and you have to defeat so many bosses until you can finally reach the rank of Absolver. So for those of you like, well, that sounds interesting. What do you mean by fighting styles? Let's just go straight into it. We're not going to create a new character today, simply because I want you to see everything this game has to offer. But I do want to show you what you can do. Basically, you can select your skin color, where they give you racial slurs, like Karshi. That means African American. Insult, something like that. Like Ripa is like not really black but not really white, so no one likes you, so they rip you out of their society. Your ring is like I'm assuming it's Hispanic, maybe Asian, jungle Asian, something like that. I don't know why they call them urine. Sounds like urine to me. Maybe they smell like piss. The tier is like I'm guessing tan white people, and that's sad because you want to be Hispanic and you're not. Orate, that's really self-explanatory. I mean, that's Asian. There's no way I can make that insulting. And ice marshes, basically, you ice cold white people and your KKK crap. You can be a female, you can be male, you can't be transgender. Losers. Anyway, haircuts, all the haircuts. Got all kinds of haircuts. And then hair color. That stuff. Alright, so that's character creator. Now, there are 3 different combat styles that you pick from. The only difference between these is their special. Okay, special is an offensive move that you'll have that's optional to your class. You can learn every single move from every single class later on in the game. So the Forsaken has what's the parry is. So if you look in the picture there, you can see that when a move comes to a certain side, or from your opponent's side, if you turn your right stick that way, it'll block that move, leading to a counter. So in other words, you have to really focus on your enemies' moves, watch their combat style, memorize all their combat deck, and from there you can parry them and then punish them afterwards. I love that one. Cult method. Maybe I just don't understand the cult method. It just doesn't make much sense to me. So cult method basically is absorb. So when you absorb, you gain health from your absorption, but the only way you actually gain that health is kind of like a Bloodborne style-esque thing where you have to deal damage to your opponent. If you take a single hit before you deal damage, you lose all of that health. It doesn't stun your opponent, but you don't get knocked back or anything like that, so it doesn't really make any sense to me. The problem with the cult method is all the moves are really powerful, but they're really slow. So if you take one quick little pop to the face, all of a sudden you're like, oh my god, I'm dead. So it doesn't really make sense to me. Windfall is based off Wing Chun. I hate Windfall, not because it's bad, just because personal prejudices against Chinese people. Proves melee dexterity. Basically what this avoid means is there's 4 directions that the attacks can come from. They can be low, they can be high, they can be from the left, they can be the right. From there you will avoid these attacks, opening your opponent up for a parry. It says it slows down the attack. I've never used Windfall. I don't plan on using Windfall. Don't ask me to use Windfall. Unless you really want me to. Okay, so I'll do it. Alright. So, I've explained the classes. My personal class is Forsaken. I like the parry ability. I beat this game 100%. Not 100%. I can still go back and beat some higher level bosses. It only took me about 12 hours. So it's not a very long game. Oh no! It is new. So occasionally the servers will crash. There's actually like 18,000 concurrent users of this game. So a lot of people on. A lot of people. In case you're wondering, this game does crash. Not very often. In my 13 hours, I think I've had it crash twice. More prevalent issues are things won't render the way they should. For those of you who don't know what render means, it basically means things won't pop up the way they should. Opponents won't pop up. Occasionally, like just random pieces of the environment won't pop up. This is me. Look at my awesome mask. Look at my awesome Absolver cloak. Look at me. I'm awesome. So let's go ahead and go into some combat. I'm going to basically show you what the world pertains to. So if you look at this screen, when you start out, all those little gem-looking things will be lit up, and you have to go out through the world and you have to go find where these bosses are. The gems represent bosses in every area. So basically, what you do is you just go out here, go to the forest area. The world, by the way, is absolutely gorgeous. This claymation art style is fantastic. I love it. The music is, for French people, it's actually pretty good. The music encourages reflection upon why you just died. It's lots of fun. Lots and lots of fun. It's a great one. Great game. Like I said, I love the environment. Love everything about it. So I'm going to show you basically what you're supposed to do when you first start the game. I'm going to fight one of the, what they call the marked ones. It's basically like a mini-boss. Sup, Invincible Honeybee. What is on, sissy? We're playing this game. It's exciting. Watch me kick butt. Oh yeah, I got that combat deck. Oh! Now, this fighting style I'm using is actually the stagger stance, if you haven't seen this yet. I should have switched my combat decks, and I'll show you all that in a second. Take this! Crunch punch! Shockwave! Ha! Now, you can die. This isn't... It's not hard, but if you get ganked a lot by a lot of high-level enemies, and you have no idea how to tell what their level is, it can be hard. Absolutely. Okay. Well, that was hard. I don't like the stagger stance, so we're gonna go into meditate. Now you get all these stats. I'll go over these stats later. Right now, I want to change my combat deck. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, like, Claudia, what's a combat deck? Well, it's a certain string of moves that you create based off the moves that you learned. So my first one is more of a NPC deck. So we'll go ahead and look at this. We'll practice this, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So if you look in the bottom, or right in the bottom of the screen, you'll see this little arrow diamond looking thing. This is the stance that I'm in. Now each stance has a different starting move. So say I want to mix up with my opponent, I can just change my stance and it'll start a different move. Now each stance goes into a certain combination of moves, and depending on where that move ends will lead you into the next stance. So this move, my right uppercut, will lead right into my next moves. Okay, so if I chain these all together, I get a flurry of attacks. And depending on how you play, what you do, certain decks are better for certain things. This is more of an NPC deck. I definitely wouldn't suggest this for PvP, simply because there's nothing to punish your opponent with, and there's not enough stamina damage to actually, force him to do anything other than block. So I do want to show you what a deck that I just created yesterday. Absolutely love this deck. Okay. This is more of a powerhouse deck. Basically, it works off me parrying, them getting punished. Absolutely love it. So we can't find an opponent. Oh, it's Jin! Jin! It's Jin! No, that's not Jin. Okay, thank God. Thought that was Jin. That is Jin. Why is it showing Jin? Jin's a dick. He uses a stagger stance. So basically, if they block, I'm just gonna knock their stamina out. Now, if you see the little ring? That ring is me learning moves. Super exciting. Now, the problem with this is I have no startups at all, except for long range attacks. Ah. There we go. Yeah! Kick to the face, elbow to the face, roundhouse punch to the face. You do have certain abilities that you'll get from beating some of the marked ones. And he's kicking my butt. Like I said, this is more of an NPC deck. Or not an NPC deck, it's more of a PvP deck. Uh-oh. There are swords. They're dangerous. They're bad. Stop! Jin! Quit your crap. Now, he will drop his sword if I deal enough damage to him. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. I'm about to get ganked. And of course. And sometimes, it's better to just take your loss and switch decks. You know how I talked about my deck like I was a bad A? Not good for Jen. Not good at all. Okay. Now I've got my spammy deck. Spammy, spam, spam. Let's go see if we can't find respawn. Jin was one of the marked ones. He is actually the toughest marked one you'll probably ever find. So this combat deck, you killed your own friend. This combat deck is centered on a lot of quick strikes. Don't do a lot of stamina damage, but they are great openers. Oh, he fainted. Oh, did I hit you in the face with the elbow? Elbow! That's why it's important to parry, because you'll get popped in the face with the elbow. Ouch. Take that, Jin! Jin Kazama's better, you douche. Camera angles can get a little wonky. Uh-oh. Get your sword, bro? Ow. Yes! I finished him. Alright. So that's basically what you do. You go find these people. Jin is not one of the people you have to fight. He's actually just someone you can learn the stagger style from. But he does give you a lot of XP. Let's see if we can't go sign. I think his name's Riceland, you know that line? Oh, weapons break. Oh yes, weapons break. That way you can't spam with them all the time. Totally miss what this game is about. I was buffering. So what this game is about? This game is about, the story's really simple. It's not the best story in the world. Basically, you're chosen out of a group of prospects to go through combat initiations or trials to become an Absolver. Now, Killadia, what do Absolvers do? Literally, so far, they do nothing. Absolutely nothing. But I'm okay with this, because the combat's really fun, the world's beautiful. They're going to give free updates in the future for this game, so I'm super, super excited. Where are there two? Why are there two? Rivario. There's two Rivarios for some reason. But yeah, there's no story steps. You go through combat trials. The world's beautiful. It's a lot of fun to explore. I really enjoyed it. But in terms of like actual story, lore, anything like that, that's one of my biggest gripes with this game. Why are you backing up? Quit. Ah, glitch. There are some bugs. There are some bugs, like they randomly get their health back because they don't lock onto you anymore. They did update it. I will say the frame rate's a lot steadier than it was. It's just a small team. It's an indie game. It's a team of 25, so I'm not complaining too much. I'm upset about there being two Rivarios, because he's a dick. Yeah, you go throughout the land of, this land is called Wrestling. You go to the Tower of Adal, and they don't really give you much backstory other than there was like some huge catastrophe, or maybe there was a big battle and the tower's destroyed, but you have to go there and beat this lady because that's what you do. I don't know if she's responsible for what happened in a doll or what, but it's good. The combat's fun. I really like some of the bosses. Learning the news is a blast. I love making decks. Any RPG fan will absolutely love this game. Is it online? Yes. You do not have to be online though. That is optional. It's a good community. There's not really much ganking. There's no audio chat whatsoever, so you don't have to worry about my biggest complaint with online games, you don't have to worry about some 12-year-old cussing at you, talking about your mom inappropriately, which I absolutely love. The world can be really lonely if you are a social gamer, but that's, that's one thing that I really like with this game, is since the world's so lonely, when you meet people, you're more likely to interact with them. Now, I'm sure, because you're horrible at games, I'm sure you're wondering, like, well, what happens when there's 6 of them and they all decide to pick on the little guy? There can only be 3 people in a certain area at one time, which actually is really good to prevent all the gankage. They did really, really good. I like what they did at first. They focused on their combat. They focused on what they really wanted to create. They created a great fighting game. I really love the animations for this game. Everything feels great. Combat is definitely the best part of this. But Vario's kicking my butt right now. He's a dick. Oh. Give me that kick. God dang it, I cannot get that kick. I want to learn that kick. The best way to do that is to block it. I wasn't asking that. I don't know. I think there's a wonderful balance in this game about RPG players. People who aren't good at combat will have a much easier time winning this game. I really believe that. I don't think this will be all the people with the best reflexes like Pro Honor, where someone else determines how much power you have or all that. I really think RPG players who suck at normal games or any sort of fast-paced Twitch-based games will do really well. He has a move that I don't know, and I'm wishing he'd give it to me, but he's not going to. It's like a straight back. I'm just going to kick him. There we go. Anyway. So that's what you do. You go around, fight bosses. Not all of them are like that. Some of them actually talk to you, just very seldom. But yeah, it's a beautiful world. Each area is distinct in rapid, vastly different ways. This was basically made for me then. Yes, it was. I'm gonna make a new character, but first let's show some PvP. Oh, let's actually show the combat decks first. Combat deck is my favorite part of this whole game. You can work on your combat deck wherever you want. You just go to meditation, and from there you can pick which deck you want, and all that stuff. So this is where the RPG fan will have a blast, and this is absolutely my favorite part of the game. I've probably spent most of my time making actual decks. So we go to practice, and we look at this. So from here I can custom tailor each move to what I want to do. So let me explain this to you because it's really confusing at first, okay? If you look at the move I'm on, you'll see to the left, that's where the move starts, okay? Why'd you use Jason Voorhees mask? I got it from whooping some dude who was 10 levels higher than me, so I wore it as like a tribute. It's my first time beating someone, and I beat it with my second deck. Beating someone higher level than me, and I beat him with my second deck. So looking at this, you'll see to the left, you'll see that square with the little white triangle to the upper right of it. That's where this move starts. So you have to start there for this move to initiate. The one next to it, the little pointy diamond thing in the upper right, is where this move ends. So depending on where that diamond ends will determine what moves you have available to you to select. So if I look at this one, for instance, these are all the moves that I can put in this particular part. Okay, so these all finish. If you look right above where my cursor is, you'll see these moves finish in the upper right. Okay, so from here I can kind of chain moves together. Certain moves are better at certain things. So if you look next to this is a lot, so just take your time. If you look next to the upper right, where it shows the kind of kata diagram of this back fist, you'll see the arm, the hand, and the running ninja dude. The arm is strength, so the higher your strength stat, the more this attack will benefit. The hand is dexterity, the higher your dexterity, blah blah blah. And then the running man is your mobility, which depends on your weight. So you can custom tailor each move into what you want. As you learn new moves, like this one right here, you can add them to it, like this Hadronken. I like that, even though it's drunken man style. As you learn these, you can add new moves to your deck. I absolutely love it. There's 180 moves in all. I have not learned them all. I don't know if I'll ever learn them all. But I absolutely do love this. You can feint, so that's what, if people are wondering, you know, you're looking at this deck and like, why do you have a back-fisted, slow freaking elbow in this? So I can feint. Either I punish them for blocking my attacks too much because I don't deal enough stamina damage, or I can just feint this move and go straight into a much faster elbow, which totally makes them up. And then you can kind of practice your decks and then see how they work. You can press triangle. I forgot to show that. Triangle does have alternate attacks. Of course, you have to be in a certain stance to make that alternate attack happen. So this is my triangle button in my upper right stance. I will end here, and then I can move to this one, and then I can move to this one. And so these are just mix-up to confuse your opponents in PvP. You can go into schools, and that's what this is. So I found this random dude, random NPC, and he was all like, hey, I have this school for the drunken stagger style stance. I was like, let's try it. And so I tried it, and I hate it. This sounds common. It's really not. It's really confusing if you come in here and you have no idea what you're talking about. Or what you're thinking, or what you're doing. But once you get it, it's actually a lot of fun, because you can think about what your opponent's going to do, what they expect, all that fun stuff. So, like my second combat deck is based all off my strength. If you look at my bare hands deck to the right, that little black rectangle there says bare hands deck bonuses. I have the highest amount of strength. I really want to punish my opponents, so the most damage this will deal is from strength. That's why it has an A. Dexterity is a D, and mobility is a C. So I started out with this because I was thinking, oh, if I just hit opponents, I'll win. It really doesn't work that way. So here I was like, if I block opponents, I want to punish them. Just absolutely destroy them. That's where this deck came into play. And you can see the amount of damage that I deal is much higher than here. This, on the other hand, is a school. So when you enter a school, I'm not going to go into that right now. We'll talk about that later. But when you go into a school, you basically get what you saw at first where I got killed. Is you get a whole new move set. You don't learn these moves. You just basically represent. Think until you say, basically, essentially, kind of. It's not like For Honor where you're just gonna die 1,000 times until you finally figure it out. This is more of like a trial and error thing. Like, hey, that move really doesn't work. Not at all. So let's put in a different move here and see what happens. So, like, for instance, where's my... I have a roll uppercut. I think this is my roll punch. So, if I'm fighting someone who blocked my attack, or say they're windfall and they're parrying me like crazy, this one avoids high attacks, so I can actually, avoid really high quick attacks, which is perfect, okay? Because by the time they're done taking damage, taking their beat down, maybe I can dodge a move or something. So it's more like custom tailoring everything to your play style, how you want to do. And like I said, this is my punish deck. So it really adds for a lot of gameplay. The different styles will encourage different things. So with Windfall, there's going to be a lot of quicker strikes. And you can actually tailor your stats to deal more damage with those quicker strikes. Like I said, the RPG fan will have a blast in this game. I've got something new. Kefir. You do have equipment. Equipment will affect different things, so the more you weigh, like I said, there's an mobility stat that will determine how quickly you can dodge, and of course how much damage you actually deal. If you look on the left, you'll see my defenses for blunt and cut, then you'll see how much damage this takes away, and then my mobility. And of course each one has different stats, they look different. I like my cloak. My cloak's cool. Oh, I didn't see what I got new. What do I got new? Oh, this chest armor. I don't want that chest armor. Let's see what new pants. Ooh. Look at these pants. I can be an oration priest. Do I want to be an oration priest? Or workers' pants, you can be just a normal hobo on an average day. Alright, do you know what time it is? It's time for some PvP. I'm gonna... Which pair? I got the right deck. Yeah, I got the right deck. I'm probably gonna lose. This will be the second time I've actually tried this deck. Luchador so in order to go into PvP, you have to go to one of these little pillars, and then you have to go in combat trials, and then from there you can start your PvP. PvP has actually been one of the most consistent things in this game. I've made 3 people rage quit. It's a lot of fun. It's really a lot of fun. I don't get mad, usually. Sometimes I don't get mad. Sometimes I get mad. But it's fun. So we'll see if this deck's really as good as I say it is. So, Kaladi, you showed us very little of this game. Like, what do you really think of it? I really love this game. I think it's really fantastic. I love. Oh, you got a hot mess too. I don't feel like a unique snowflake anymore. But it's really great. I really think it's a lot of fun. I think they did a wonderful job on it. You cannot talk to your opponents, so instead, we communicate through emotes, and then we fight to the death. All right, so I'm not gonna do anything fancy. Oh, he's a stagger guy. Ooh, you're fancy. Fancy, fancy, fancy. I'm gonna wait, see what his first move is. So like I said, different stances, you can memorize their openers. So he just attacked me from the back right with a very quick stance. Ah. Now the problem, I hate stagger style. The reason I hate stagger style is I can't really tell where he's come from because he's falling all the time. I punched you. Alright, here we go again. Ah, that was the call. Alright. So I can't figure out where it's coming from, but when I do, by God, he's getting punished. Like drunken. Yeah, that's actually where they got it from. They got it from. That was Jackie Chan, right? I'm gonna give you a yeah. You get a yeah. Good job. You beat me. Oh, come on. Oh, you're a dick. Okay. Now, that absorb, by God. Blocked. Punished. Ah. Cannot figure out where his moves are coming from. But I do know he cannot dodge this. Ha! I'm just gonna spam this kick. Look how much health that deals. Is that a charge move? Is that what that is? Is that what he's doing? Oh, come on. Hit him. Yeah, that's a charge move. Well, I'm definitely going to lose this match. Definitely. God dang it. He's good. He's really good. What are you saying? Yes? Yes to what? I'm confused. I'm lost. You got me, bro. You got me. It's that charge move. That's good. It's a good move. Ooh. Yes. Parry. Come on. Yes. Come on. Yes, that was. Oh, yes, that was Jackie T. Yes, it was. Ha. That charge move. God. So this guy uses all these void moves, and they are good. Oh, he got a sword. I don't like that sword. Really, what gave you that? Screw you, Crow. So, sword basically cuts through. This guy's been playing a while. I don't like him. Cuts through your guard, so you can't really defend against it. Like, it'll reduce damage when you block, but it'll still do damage. That freaking charge attack! God dang it! That is a great opener. That pisses me off, but that is a great opener. So different attacks have different properties to them. So charge basically means, nope, he's lower level than me. That sucks. So charge basically means you can take a hit before you get stunned, and that's a very good opener against this deck. Alright, let's try this again. He's totally gonna whip me, but I don't care. Let's do this again. Come on. Yeah, no, you try it. He's just got a good deck. He's got all these avoid moves. Just dodging my attacks before when I even throw them. He's gonna run out of stamina. Come on, hit him. Oh, you pussy. I was gonna rape you. You knew that was gonna happen because you ran out of stamina. And he times his moves well. Like, he doesn't just throw them. You were getting beat by a drunk dude. He's a good drunk dude. I can't parry him. He times everything really well. You look like a punching. We'll try a different deck in a minute. That's friggin' stagger stance. God dang it. Hey Crow, you're still fat. Yeah, he's gonna stagger. And then he doesn't throw it. God, that gets me. Yes. Oh, you dick. Yeah, you started getting beat, so you pussed out. Come on. Break him. Break. Ah, you pussy. And bald. What? And bald. Yes. Yes. Yes, you are. Come on. Ah. Good move. Oh, yes! That's right. See, when I figure out his moves, it's not too bad. I can actually win some. Come on. Ah, good. He's timing those moves.
Oh.
Good feint. I ain't got nothing to open. Good void. Ah. That freaking avoid attack, god dang it. He's getting me. He's getting me off that avoid attack. That like lean back straight kick. Parry, come on. You pussy. Yes! Ugh! You suck it, you dick! Yeah. It's effective. I told you I was effective. No, I ain't taking your invite, Crow. Timing those moves. Charge. Just gain some health. Stay back. Alright. One more time, buddy. Come on, use your charge. There you go. Alternate off that. Ah, it's got a new fake. It's got another avoid attack. I ain't ready for it. He won't want to chat. He wants to open up a party. Oh, you pussy. Oh, I didn't have enough range. Alright. Who, you talking to me? You talking to me? Alright, buddy. I just gotta get a few more hits and you're mine. Vengeance. Vengeance is coming, day of reckoning. Use your little charge pussy thing. Come on. That's it. Yes, come on. Oh, you about to get ended. I'm gonna kill you. They gonna call me a punching bag. I'm gonna kill you. Dead. Come on. Yes! Y'all called me a punching bag. Y'all called me a punching bag, but I beat him. I figured out his little Stagger Stance pussy bull crap, and I beat him. Ha! Ha! Y'all can suck it. I won. That's right. You look like a punching bag. Well, y'all, you're a dick. I won. You know? I won, and y'all insulted me. I just had to figure out his moves. That's all. That's all it took. That's all it took. But it is a lot of fun. It's intense. There's a lot of thinking involved. You got to memorize people's moves. So it's not just whoever can mash buttons in combination the best. You got to make your own combos. You got to make them good. You got to have an idea behind it, and then you do have to memorize where they're at, what they're doing. Like I said, an RPG fan can do very well. You don't just have to be a first-person shooter Nazi. So, B, I think you might actually be decent at this game. Maybe with like the call or windfall stuff. You call yes, you did what? What'd you do, Crow? Crow, what do you think? Oh, hold on. Viewers, I'm very sorry for what's about to happen. I'm about to insert an invite. Make this show a little more interesting. Joining. Waiting. There we go. Where's B? I thought B was on this conversation. I ain't gonna just talk to you. You're a dick. Call me a punch. You see that? I just won. Did you see that? That's right. That's right. Oh. What a dick. Let's see. It's gonna. Oh, that'd be nice. I got beat one time, and then I destroyed him. I just need to figure out his moves. That's all I need to do. See how awesome I did? I'm the man. I am awesome. Now we're gonna do a school. What do you think of this game, Crow? Have you watched any of it? Or are you just talking? Oh, okay. For those of you watching, this is Uncle Crow. He eats dead birds. Raw. He's one of those weird pagan people. I'm coming. Hey, Hey, make sure you're sharing your audio. Which game? The Kung Fu one? Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me. And you didn't see me beat him? Oh man, hey Crow, can people? You got your audio settings set to where people can hear you? Well, let's hope so. Let's hope so. B said she's coming, so you're gonna have to invite her, something like that. No, you heard anything about this game, Crow? It's like a kung fu fighting game. It's actually a lot of fun. No, hey, we can't hear you. Your audio's not set. You need to fix that. No one knows what you're saying. They just hear me. What? That ain't good. People want to hear you threaten me. They want to know that Uncle Crow is a violent man. Just dangerous. Man. Just dangerous.
What about now, Dick?
Yeah, I don't know. I ain't watching my own stream. That's weird.
But that's rather conceited.
What?
No shit.
You supposed to be watching your own stream? What's up, asshat?
What's going on, B?
What are you doing, shithead?
I was arguing with you. You called me a fat ass.
Yes, I did.
It's weird. I can hear myself in the
we
background.
can. Here you go. Keep up with it, boys.
You know, if you buy the right mic headset, you wouldn't have to listen to yourself through the TV.
Oh, they're watching
with money.
Stream.
I wish I had money. Hey, you know Christmas is coming up. Crow.
It is.
Yeah, Crow.
Yeah, Crow. You have two, you know, lovely nieces and two wonderful nephews that you should just, you know, spoil.
Yeah. What are you throwing stuff at me for? Can't you see I'm getting beat up because you're throwing stuff at me?
Who's throwing stuff at you?
My beautiful wife.
I hope she
What are you talking? Oh, you want Christmas presents? Blandy gets a good Christmas present.
Yeah.
Brandy. No, Brandy gets a good Christmas present.
Oh hell, tell her I don't like them more. I gave her that bruise. I didn't give her that bruise.
No, she's saying Brandy, Jesse's wife.
I know what she said. Yeah. She leaving me out? I don't love her no more.
Quit throwing stuff at me, god dang it! I am trying not to look bad on live TV. I'm gonna kill you.
God damn it.
It's god dang it.
Nathan, don't say bad. I mean, whoop, dude, don't say bad words.
Don't matter. I might as well be cussing. I'm getting. Quit dancing at me, god dang it!
Where's Phil?
I'm
gonna kill you!
Phil, get on the division.
Dead! Glad that.
Crow wants you to get on the division.
Quit throwing crackers!
He said, let me smoke a cigarette.
I'm sorry!
No, I'm not. She drunk again.
Yes, she's drunk.
I love her. I keep hoping people ask me about this big bruise on my arm so I can tell them I got in a fight with a midget Filipino.
God dang it, I give up. I'm done. That little midget Filipino's dangerous, okay?
I know. I keep wanting people to ask about this bruise so I can tell them I got in a fight with a midget Filipino. Because I did get in a fight with a midget Filipino.
You did? Honey, I can't hear you and that's why you're throwing crackers at me.
Ashley drunk again.
Yes.
Is she white girl drunk or just normal drunk?
No, she's Asian drunk.
She Asian. She's full on jungle Asian drunk.
She's that ha-cha drunk.
Is she high on you?
Quit! Yes, she just hid me on the forehead. God dang it.
She's so drunk she knows karate.
Yes, you are. You're hitting me in the freaking head. You're drunk. God dang it. Well, then quit hitting me. I'm about to get up and not abuse my wife.
You're not. What's you gonna do?
Not abuse her. I almost had this guy. Almost had him.
You're gonna violently hurt her.
Yes. Oh my God. Thank you. No, I'm not gonna violently hurt her. I'm gonna just be pissed off and say mean things.
Hug her.
Quit hit me. I'm gonna kill. You're dead. You're dead.
Okay.
Hey, did she hit you? She hits hard, doesn't she?
She got bony knuckles, like it's the size of a quarter. But man,
well, guess who taught her how to hit?
She got tiny fists.
Little daggers for hands.
Bless her heart.
Hey, he got a trophy for that. I hope he got a new trophy. Because he's a... I would've won! Where you at? I'm gonna throw stuff at you! Ah! I would've won.
No, you wouldn't. No.
Keep lightly taking his head. Arthur, you're such a jerk. Oh, that was dumb. Okay, so the only reason I use, just so everyone can know, there are schools, when you become a teacher at level 10 of the combat trials, you can make your own school. Then you can, like, I don't know how, oh, I don't want to fight this guy again. Then you can, like, people can use your moves and all that fun stuff. So, well, I didn't want to do this. Yeah,
But
you
you
hold your
gonna.
cat. Yeah, I'm going to.
What, is she petting a pussy?
Yeah, she is petting the pussy.
His name is Barney.
His name is Barney. He's a kitty. Ooh, good thing. I just want to beat this guy because he has MLG after his name. What a faggot. No one cares. Oh, I Major League Game. You're a queer. Hope I destroy you. Yeah, and I beat you once. You're not a Major League Gamer. You're just a faggot.
Maybe that's not what it stands for. Maybe that's
like
his initials.
What's
Why
his
you gotta
initials?
Judge, man? I don't know.
Do not put the cat on me. Marty.
Marty Louise Garris.
Maybe he's a gay, like Marvin Gaye. Marvin, what's Marvin Gaye's middle name?
Might be.
Oh,
Well,
am I
now it's
spamming you?
LeVon.
Marvin LeVon Gaye. Was I spamming him? Oh, that was fun.
I don't know. You want me to find out?
Nah, it's fine.
Well, now it's LeVon then.
Oh, you're looking. Oh, Marvin Gaye's name.
Yeah. Oh, we'll make this a very. His
I'm a
name is
loose
Marvin
god.
Hintz Gay Jr.
The cat was on my head. It's really great.
Marvin Gaye's actual middle name is Pence.
Pence.
Marvin Hintz Gay Jr. Yeah. Big button pushing the hell out of it.
Talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, did I just beat you? Faggot.
I ain't
Major
talking to
League
Crow.
Game
He
that.
got called me a fat ass.
Crow's mean. Oh my god. What happened to my cape? Alright, bro. Let's see what you got. I don't like you. You're a Major League Gamer prick.
Why you gonna be hating?
Because, I mean, I'm mainly because I got crackers thrown at me, and I think I might have done a lot better if I didn't have crackers thrown at me.
Don't take your wife rage out on your fellow gamers, man.
His name's Major League Gaming. That just annoys me. I'm sorry. It's probably bad of me. Like, it probably shouldn't annoy me, but it does. God dang it.
Oh, you realize
'Cause
that
you're a cracker.
my husband is antagonizing your wife to like keep tapping you in the head and put the cat on you and
Oh, is that Phil? Oh, I mean, your
That's Phil.
husband.
Phil's a generic name. So, dude, I'm just gonna ask, did I embarrass you in front of your friends?
No, no, you were so drunk. But no, you didn't embarrass me.
I know what I was. I'm just asking.
I was prepared.
It
No, it wasn't bad.
Because they were not prepared.
No, they weren't. Bless their hearts.
I know. Shane was he was very nice.
Shane was.
I'm just assuming that they were not ready for
Nope.
the Monica's brother. What was his name? Was it Buddy?
Bud.
Bud.
Yes.
Okay, I was right, everybody. I was right. The drunk girl is the one who remembered his name.
That's right.
Yeah. I would say I'm sorry.
No, Kitty's
sorry.
bad. Kitty's
I got
bad.
shit. I swear I got shit hammered in front of all your friends.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay, now wait a minute. I have to know, it's been killing me. What does Ohio mean?
Ohio, good morning.
Good morning.
Ohio means good morning.
I kept wondering. I was like, I know Ohio means something that's not fucking Ohio.
Yeah,
So
it
what
means
is Ohio?
it's Japanese and it is Ohayyo, I believe.
I
Ohio.
ain't gonna spell it.
It's Ohio. There's Ohio, Konnichiwa, Konbanwa.
I know what konnichiwa is. What is konbawa?
Oh my God, what is that? What? Okay, hold on. Everyone, I hope you enjoy the show. There, my wife just let this humongous beast of a spider into my home or something. She just came roaring in here. So I hope you enjoy the show. This is Absolver. If I had to grade it right now, yeah, you just heard her scream on the stream. If I had to rate this game, I would give it a 4 out of 5, simply because there's not enough content right now, but most people should enjoy this game. It's really wonderful. Thank you all for watching. Please comment in the section below. Hope you enjoy the dialogue between my uncle and my sister. I'm going to kill a bug. Goodbye.